Doctor, please introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Dato Dr Azmi Baharudin. Okay, I'm a graduate from UKM itself. Okay, I graduated in 1998, undergraduate, and I did my masters in 2001, and I finished my masters program in 2005. So I've been with UKM, I think, since the earlier part of my masters. So the first year, then I've been here ever since, right? So why am I becoming an orthopedic surgeon? Somehow or other, is either fated or is just I'm very interested in it. So I become really interested in orthopedics when I did my housemanship, which was in Hospital Kuala Lumpur, because I find it something different, you know. I think most of us, when during the studying time, all of us aspired to be a physicians or surgeons and everything. But when I joined housemanship, orthopedics for me is very interesting. It's very interesting, and I think it does help a lot of people. As part of medicine, right?
Thank you for sharing, Doctor. Next question I'd like to ask: what is Doctor's take on leadership itself?
Leadership, per se, I would say, to become a leader, everyone is a leader, I would say. Alright, everyone is a leader, maybe in a different scope and a different role as a leader. If let's say in your family, you might be a brother, a sister, to your younger siblings, so you are considered a leader too. Alright, the same goes when you work. Right now, even you as a student, right, you might have a role in a small group or in a bigger group or in an association. You're still a leader, right? Okay, so when you in your career, right, you start with housemanship initially, then later you might be the team leader or the head of housemen. You're still a leader, even though it's not official, but still you are a leader, right? So what is my take on leadership? You are, without realizing, you are being groomed to be a leader from day-to-day basis, right? So to be a good leader is not a one day
Miracle.
one day thingy. It is over the years that grooms you to become, and you should become better and better and better. Alright, okay. And for me, a leader is the one who are able to lead people, not through dictatorship, but through discussions. But you need to control the groups. If not, the discussion will go sides. Right.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Doctor. Also, another perspective I would like to ask is, since Doctor is the director of UKM Specialist Medical Center and Gamma Knife Center, how do you navigate life at the hospital and at home through leadership?
Alright, I think the most popular term now is what we call a work-life balance.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes.
Okay. But the thing is, I think the most important when you become doctors, right, you have to be passionate about it.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And I think all of you need to learn how to shut down. Okay. When during the working time, you give it all. But sometimes you may need to spend a bit extra time to finish your jobs. But if let's say even during the weekends, you still need to work like during the normal working days. You should think back, what is your workflow? Are you really working effectively? Because at the end of the day, you must remember you still have families, right? Okay, that is also a very important component in your life, right? So you need to find the balance. Okay, so my advice, or I say my word, is that when you work, make sure that you really work. Okay, when the time is finished, that you need to go back home. Spend time. Okay, I think the same goes when you are studying. Yeah, you study properly, right? But you need to have your own time, because you become crazy lah. Yeah, Okay, you have to have balance.
Yes.
Right, you have to have balance. Right.
I think having the work-life balance is very, very important.
Oh, definitely.
Especially as a doctor.
Yes.
Yes. So moving forward, my next question is, what are the main skills needed to be a successful leader, and how do you handle criticism and thoughts of other people to become the best leader?
Okay. You can't please all.
Yes.
Right. Okay. But as long as when you make a decision, when you want to make a decision, right? The most important thing is why do you have to make that decision? Okay, the decision must be based on, let's say now I'm in charge of the UKMSC and Gamma Knife, so my decision must be the best interest for the institution, without any personal or vested interest. Then if let's say you don't have any vested interest, or you don't have any personal interest in the matters, I think you will make a very wise decision. And also the most important thing, you need to hear if there's any problems or whatever, you need to listen from two sides. You cannot just listen to one side then you make a decision. You have to you have to hear from both.
Yes.
Then only you can make a wise decision. And the most important thing is that we have our bosses. I have my bosses also.
Yes.
So the discussion with the bosses also is very important. Right? Okay. We should not say it's only me, only I know how to make the decision. Then you will go sideways, lah. All right. So it's very important for you to have an open discussion, talk to people. All right. And even I think that's a good thing. If, let's say, when you graduated, right? Don't forget about your friends.
True.
Don't forget about your teachers, your seniors, because sometimes they can help you. Sometimes you are in a dilemma to make a decision. You can consult with your seniors, even your teachers before. Because the older you are, the older they are, more wisdom they have. Okay, because for me, wisdom is very, very important. Right? And also at a certain stage in your life, your decision also is influenced by things that you have seen or you've been through. So sometimes decision has to come. And certain also decision also must come with empathy, not sympathy. Empathy.
True.
Okay, the human touch is very important, especially when deciding on your staff and everything. Not everything is this and this. But it must be added human touch and empathy.
Thank you for sharing, Doctor. That was a very wonderful perspective. Now, my final question is, does first impression matter to be a leader?
First impression, it does matter, but I think the most important thing is that how you perform. Alright, the first impression, I would say, you must dress properly, dress smart, right? But that is only for the first time. But later, your work, your work is the most important. Your work is most important. Okay, how you perform, your decision, does it bear fruits or not? I think that is the most important. Right? First impression does not last long.
True.
Okay, does not last long. But it is an advantage when people have good impression on you. Then it makes your life, to start work, to start being a leader is easier. You see, but it's not everything, right? Okay, like both of you come here, you are dressed properly, so the impression is good. But along the way, people will see, okay, how do you approach? That's the way. So that is first impression is important, but it's not everything. So people should put some effort for the first impression, but the bigger effort will be the later parts. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. That will be all for the first part of the interview. Now the second part of the interview. Praveen?
So, hi Doctor, I'm Praveen. I'll be taking the second part of the interview.
Right.
So, Doctor,
Yeah.
around the page, right? Okay, so for the second part of the interview, we would like to dig deeper in Dato's personal achievements. So, can you please elaborate on more what is Dato's personal achievements, Doctor?
My personal achievement in what sense? Okay. Okay. All right. definitely I graduated in medical school in 1998. Then I become an orthopedic surgeon in 2005. But I always told the junior is very simple, you know. The reason why now I am the director, I am the consultant, is not because I'm smarter with all the juniors, because I'm born earlier. That's the reality, you know. Except that when you are born earlier and you are being given chances along the way, the opportunity. So it's how you grab it, how you grab the opportunity. You see? So like now you are in ASASI, okay, God's willing, you know, you might want to become a medical student, right?
Actually,
okay, that's your aspiration, right? So if let's say you have the opportunity, grab it. You see? So when you join medical school, what do you need to do? You need to study. You need to do all the necessary things to become a doctor, right? That is the stages in life. Then you become a doctor, you need to go housemanship. Okay, you have to have the mental strength. Okay, for you to go through the housemanship. Then MOs as a medical officers. Then you need to study for your, if let's say you want to further your studies to become a specialist. You see? So every opportunity you should grab it. Alright? You should grab it. That is how I see life. When I see my juniors, it's not their fault they are juniors because they are born later. I'm born earlier. But that is also the job as the lecturers or the seniors, right? To tell the juniors, you know, sometimes things that they have gone through. Alright? So make sure that you do not repeat the same mistakes. You see? That's the most important thing. Okay? Achievements is achievements. Some are personal achievement. Okay? Getting married, having kids is a personal achievement. And also one of the biggest gifts that are given in the world. But my advice is take the opportunity when it's given to you. Don't waste it. Right? Now you are given an opportunity to be in college genius. It's already an opportunity. But grab it. Make sure. Work hard for it. Okay? And I think for my juniors, right, I would say, you know, you have to be mentally strong. You have to be strong. Right? Okay? When you are hit with something, do not blame others first. See, what have we done wrong? Okay, let's say in exams when you do not perform well, do not say, oh, the lecturers does not teach you well, or they do, right? Because you must think, unless the whole class fail.
Understandable.
Isn't it? And then it's different, you know. But if let's say only one or two of you fail, then there's something, okay, what I have done? Okay, what should I do, you know, to become better, to get better results, right? But again, back to your question, how do you want to become doctors, right? You must love the things that you want to do. You have to love what you want to do, right? I can tell you, if you want to make money, this is not the right profession. Alright? You have to go through long hours, yes, definitely. Because people are sick, doesn't matter the time.
24/7.
Yeah, 24/7. Right? So that is always the thing lah. Right? Okay.
So Doctor, the next question. You were given the Anugerah Perkhidmatan Cemerlang in the year of 2010.
Okay.
So what motivated Doctor to actually to pursue that thing?
Okay. You see kan, all these anugerah and everything is that, you know, you should not put it because I want to get this, I have to do this. Don't. Just do your work as best as possible. Okay? Then people will take note and they will give you. Alright? Okay? Because you have to remember, sometimes when you want to achieve something because of this certain things you want to get. Alright? Sometimes without realizing, you might step on other people's toes or people's heads. You know? So for me, it's very simple. Do your work, do it responsibly, do your best. Alright, inshallah, people will recognize. Okay, that's what I believe. Alright, okay. Do not look okay today. Okay, unless it's a competition lah. But it is not a competition, you know. It's a competition. But competition, so you don't have to step on other people's. You just do your work, your project. Let's say you have this anugerah project paper, the best project papers you have. You know, you don't have to, kill your opponents or whatever. What you should do is you produce your best work.
Yes.
Then you feel more satisfied if let's say you get it. You see, because consciously you do not say bad words about your opponents or your fellow competitors.
Yes.
You see, because why you win it? Because you are producing your best. That's it. Okay. How to motivate yourself is very simple. Because when you know your responsibility, that's what should motivate you. Alright? And when you want to take a job also, it should not be for your personal gain. Okay? You want to join an organization, if let's say you're appointed something, right? What motivates you? Because you want to say that you want to improve the institution, or you think that you can contribute something, then you take the job. If let's say you think, because I just want the title, don't take the job. Because you will do damage to yourself and also to the institution. So you do why you want to be that, or you want to hold that position? Because that you think that you can contribute something. You want to do something about it. Okay.
Yes. It's well said, Doctor. Okay, so Doctor, what advice would you give for the upcoming generation regarding leadership?
What advice? Already told you, grab the opportunity. Alright, be strong. Alright, definitely, in life, definitely they're going to throw a curveball in your life. Okay, and I think that's it. Okay, gain more knowledge, talk to people, being respectful to your colleagues, to your seniors, even to your juniors. Be respectful, and you don't simply, now a lot of young men say, jangan koyak cepat lah.
Yes.
Okay, jangan koyak cepat. Okay, I always tell my students as simple as this, Some will react, if let's say you're being scolded by your seniors or by your lecturers. Okay, some, what they do? They go back and cry. Alright, some will put in their social media, today I'm so sad. I'm being scolded. Okay, but you should see why you're being scolded. Okay, like say you're being scolded because you do not know the subject. So by crying, by getting depressed, by posting in social media, would you improve yourself?
No.
Nothing. You will not improve, right?
Yes.
So if let's say you've been scolded, it becomes a motivation for you. Okay, never mind. I don't know about this subject now, but you go back and studies and everything. Would you be better?
Yes.
Definitely you'll be better.
Yes.
Definitely right.
Yes. Definitely. Yes.
That's the advice. You see, you should not go back. Let's say you are being scolded or whatever, and then you go back, you become sad. It does not change anything. It's good. It's very bad also for your mental health, right? But if let's say you can turn the negative things to something positive, okay, I will show my supervisor, I will show my consultants that I'm better tomorrow by knowing the subjects. Won't it make me better?
Yes.
Exactly. That's the advice I think I would like to give.
Okay,
Right? And I think students would like to become doctors, wherever you want to be, right?
Yes, Doctor.
Study is what is needed. But if let's say you didn't get it, there must be other plans for you. It's not everything.
True.
Okay, and also for the juniors, they are thinking sometimes, I think not many. Don't let love hinders things. Okay, the only thing I would say, I would say, very important, right? The one that you should really love, is your parents
True.
and your siblings, right? That is the most important, right? Okay, not just because a man or a girl that suddenly when you are studying, you break up with your boyfriends or girlfriends, suddenly, oh, I'm so sad, don't think, oh, I have my parents, why do I study? Do I want to become doctors? Okay, partly also why do I want to work? Because I need to help my parents,
True.
isn't it?
Yes.
So they are the biggest factor in your life. You should love them because they know you, especially your mom.
Yes.
Yeah, especially your mom carries you in their wombs for 9 months. Then until now you are what, 19 years old.
Yes.
They know you better.
Yes.
The girls or boys that you know is only for the past 1 or 2 years.
Yes.
So which one you should follow?
Parents.
Definitely your parents.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Please do that. If let's say you keep that in your principle, you love them as it is,
Yes.
alright, you will not stray away much.
True, doctor.
True, doctor.
Alright? Don't go against your parents.
Definitely, doctor.
That is the most important thing. Alright? In life, whatever religion you believe in, right?
Yes.
Parents is still
The first.
the
The
first.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, doctor. Okay, doctor. So, just the final question.
Yeah.
Who was Dato's role model when Dato was growing up, doctor?
Oh, definitely my parents. Definitely my parents. Okay? And along the way, my teachers. Okay, as we go. Alright? Because sometimes a role model, I think some is overhyped. Sometimes when you want to follow some things, right? Certain things you learn from one people, things to do. But certain people, things not to do.
True.
You see? You do not only learn from the good ones, even from the naughty ones, so you learn, okay, this is what he did, okay, this one I should not do. That is also a lesson to you.
Yes, sir.
You understand? It is not everything people do. No one is perfect.
True.
Okay? But you can learn from a lot of people. Okay? A lot of people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of style and everything. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say, we are as a Malaysian, right? The thing is, we are, if let's say you go along the Rukun Negara principle,
Yes.
you should be a very good person,
True.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, doctor.
You see, like I told you kan, the first in Rukun Negara is what? Kepercayaan
Kepada
kepada Tuhan.
Tuhan.
Right?
Yes, doctor.
So, whatever religion you are in lah, I would say, I think none of the religions say you to be bad.
That's
True.
true.
True, right?
True.
Yes.
All say to be a good person, right?
Yes, doctor.
So you take that principle and the first is kepercayaan kepada Tuhan. Then you will not go off
Off track.
track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, doctor.
Then you have to be kesetiaan kepada raja dan negara, right?
Yes.
Then you become a very good citizen. You would not do something, to disrupt the country.
True.
True.
True. Yes, doctor.
Right? And you also feel motivated to work
Yes.
because whatever said and done, everyone does contribute to the country,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then you follow the constitution,
Yes.
keluhuran perlembagaan, dan kedaulatan undang-undang. You respect the law,
Yes.
True, doctor.
right?
Yes.
Then will you be a good leader also? Definitely you'll be a good leader because you respect the law.
Yes, doctor.
And the most important thing, the last one is kesopanan dan kesusilaan. So what does it teach you? To be respectful. You respect people. You take care of your attitudes.
True.
You see, because when you are in school, definitely you recite every day, but sometimes without understanding it. But if you go along, you see, if let's say you just follow the concept of the Rukun Negara,
Yes,
We make you a good person and we make you a good leader. That's all.
Yes, doctor.
You know, sometimes you don't have to go far and read, you know, all these books about all good leaders and so forth. You just go back to your local negara.
The roots are there.
The roots are there. The roots are there, right? So for us, like I say, the first that I told you, percaya pada Tuhan. For us Muslims, definitely you have a very good to. You have to follow the Quran and Hadith.
Yes,
Kan? For yours, I'm not sure. Is it not Bhagavad Gita, right?
No, it's not.
It's not right. But still, you have guidance.
Yes, doctor.
Right.
Yes.
So guidance is very important in life.
Yeah, definitely. That's why again I told you. In religion, parents is the one that you should take care of.
Yes.
Kan? So before you do something like say you want to stop studying or whatever, kan take. What would my parents say?
I would also like to add another question, doctor.
Right.
How, for introverts, how do you think they should build confidence in order to be a leader?
Okay, introverts, you know, they I think the most important thing is they have to have friends. Okay.
True.
Okay. Number two is that, you know, sometimes you be introvert is one thing, but I think they should participate more in
Social
not social activities, in presentations. You know, okay. If let's say you see your friends, you know, this is also where friends can help. You see, let's say in a group, they are introverts. You know, they are smart, but they are, you know, just being quiet and everything. Usually, what we do, since you are introvert, okay, you just do this work.
Yes.
And you do it. So in a group, by right, you should ask them, okay, you present.
True. That's about it.
You present.
Yes.
See?
Yes, sir.
That's how they will develop. But sometimes also introverts also they have sometimes you have to unlock their passion lah.
Yeah.
You know, and then social club though, you know, goes to, you know, social activities, sports, or group activities.
Yes, doctor.
You know, eventually you become okay. Because introverts sometimes they are so scared people of criticizing them or what kan. But that's why I say lah, they should be okay. The good thing about doctors, whatever said and done, introverts, not introverts, they have to talk to patients.
True.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, doctor.
So eventually, you know, they learn how to talk.
Yes, doctor.
You see?
Develop
That's the
social
beauty of
skills.
medicine.
Yes.
You know, you have to talk to people.
Yes, doctor.
By hook you need to talk. If not, you can't get history and everything, right?
True, doctor.
So to add on doctor's point, since doctor specified about communication skills,
Right.
as a leader, it's very crucial to have good communication skills.
Yes, definitely.
I would like to ask doctor's opinion on how to convey better communication skills within a leader and their peers.
Alright, I think communications, you know, it is first of all, I believe in an open door concept, right? If let's say your staff or the one, your subordinates need to see you, allow them, let them feel free to come and see you,
Yes,
right? That's number one. Number two, sometimes it's good also for you to be involved in informal talks. You know, it's like a teh tarik session.
Right.
True.
You know, like a teh tarik session. Be open up.
Yes,
You know, and the most important thing, I think, how to have a better communication skills with your staff. Though, make sure you care for them. I think when you lead an organization or whatever, you know, you need to know how well are they, how's their family, you know, not to be a busybody, but at least, you know, if let's say they are not well, you have to ask how do you do, you know, then they can talk easier for you, right? Don't be just cakap WhatsApp and email boss lah, you know, everything nampak kan. Sometimes you need to pick up the phone and hey, how are you? Can I see you? you know, you have to have some, communications. Yeah. So good communicators, sometimes they have to speak their language. Not every time it has to be, formal and everything, So sometimes be formal. At certain times you have to be formal, but at certain times you have to be informal. Because then only you will know what's wrong.
Yes, sir.
If let's say formal everything, okay, yes, no, alright, nothing much.
Yes, sir.
But you got to listen. The most you got to listen to people, then you can talk easier.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So sometimes you got to understand people. Some they talk quite harsh
Yes.
because it's just, they are used to it. But if let's say you know them, maybe they are a good person. You see.
Yes, sir.
Then later when you know them better, then only you can tell them, okay, I think you are talking big. But if not, you just say, hey, say, wait, what do you think? Some people will keep quiet, some people will retaliate back. So does it make it better? No, you make it worse.
Yes,
You see? So you have to be cool and relaxed. And you say about criticism, you got to listen first. Then you have to see lah. If let's say the criticism is fair, and you say thank you. Okay, we'll see what we can do about it. If let's say it's not fair, then try to explain to them. Listen, this is why we do it, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But definitely you cannot satisfy everyone lah.
True.
Yes, true.
But as long as it is nothing personal, I think it should be alright.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right?
Doctor, just out of syllabus question.
Yeah.
What is the longest word the doctor know?
Longest what?
Longest word the doctor know.
Longest word?
Yeah.
Wow,
Maybe.
sorry lah, I never count.
Okay.
It depends lah kan.
Because medical
Because
terms
medical
are very long and
yeah.
very hard to memorize.
Sometimes for let's say the future medical students, right? Sometimes certain things you need to memorize, but the most important thing is that you need to understand the principles.
True, doctor.
You say you need to understand the principles.
True.
Kan there's a book always apa tu, what guides, not idiots apa, guides. There's some books kan, the yellow book kan.
Yes, doctor.
Apa dummy guides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes kan.
Yes.
I think you can follow that kind of principle lah. Okay, let's say this is the problem. Okay, what is the most basic things about this problem? Then only you elaborate. Then the moment you understand, then you will not forget.
Yes, doctor.
Isn't it?
Yes.
That's the thing. Sometimes you follow that one, then you elaborate. You do not go straight away, try to memorize every single thing in the most complicated, even when you do not understand. You see?
Yes, doctor.
Alright. But you all, I think you have to study a bit hard lah, because your ASASI is 1 year kan.
Yes, doctor.
So everything is crammed.
Yes,
Yes.
doctor. We still have another 4 more months.
Cram within
it's
10 months.
crammed, okay.
Yes, doctor.
But this is like this always. I would encourage you. Okay lah, this is out of the interviews.
Yes,
Kan.
okay.
Then sometimes,
Can say
when you read books, right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, basically the one that really enters your brain is the first maximum 1 hour lah.
Yes, doctor.
But sometimes why you read more than 1 hour? Because you just feel scared when you see your friends, wow, 2 hours I read.
True.
But basically the next 1 hour is
maximum.
basically does not go
Yeah.
into your memories, the brain lah.
Yes, doctor.
So what you should do is after reading 1 hour, then you should have some discussions.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, and usually discussions about studies ni do not go with your best friends.
Yes.
Okay, because if not,
Maybe do something
15
else.
minutes
Yeah.
discussion, 45 minutes gossip.
Yes.
Okay, don't. Alright. Okay,
Yes,
don't. Okay.
Yeah.
With your friends is okay. Your colleagues.
Yes, doctor.
Alright. That's the thing. Okay. And some of discussion. I told even my medical students, it's very simple. Like you don't talk in your mother tongue when you are a medical student, because at the end of the day, the exams is all in English, so on and so forth, right? So when you discuss, try to discuss in English, bahasa Melayu, right? So because when you try to speak your mother tongue, later when you want to express your thoughts, express what you memorize, because you always discuss in your mother tongue.
Yeah.
you know,
Yes,
it becomes difficult for you to
communicate.
to communicate.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, sir.
that's the thing,
True, doctor.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so those who are very weak in language, you know, they should read a bit more.
True.
Talk. Don't be scared. Even though it's a broken English, it's okay. You will improve. The only thing is you have to be brave, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And if let's say on weekends, okay, you are tired studying about the academic things, on weekend, spend time reading whatever books you are interested in.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, for distressing, yeah. Just read for a short while. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You put a target, okay, once a month, one novels. Whatever you like lah.
Yes, sir.
Right. On weekends you are too tired studying, you know, okay lah, this week I want to watch a movie. Go ahead. Don't feel guilty about it. Not too much lah. You know, not too much, you know. Because usually games I don't encourage you because games is very addictive.
Yes.
You know, because they have stages kan. So okay lah, you say intend to play 1 hour, then forget it lah. Don't. Right. Books is good. Movies is okay. Alright. Korean series not good because too long. Right. Movies are movies.
Okay.
Okay. You have to find ways how to distress.
Yes, sir.
What
Right.
was Doctor's favorite subject in school?
School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very good at mathematics.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor.
Right.
So thank you for spending time with us
Right.
regarding leadership. We had a very meaningful session and hope we meet again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Best
That'll
of
be all
luck.
from-
Good luck
Thank you so
for
much,
you
Doctor.
for your exams.
Thank
Which
you
is
so much,
in
Doctor.
August.
June.
June.
Yes.
June.
First week of June.
First
Doctor.
June, yeah.
Yes.
Right. All the best.
Thank you so much.
And hope that your wish to become doctors come true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Doctor.
so much,
Alright.
Doctor.
All the best.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Doctor.
Alright.
Okay, thank you so much. Doctor.
Alright. No worries. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.